We're going to put something that you really want to do on the other side of that and free yourself and figure it out. Figure it out. Okay, well, what I had to do with that fear about sharks was really ultimately realize that, you know what? There's a divine plan. I'm here, and if it's my time to go, I don't care, you know. I wanted to see the dolphin, so I let it go. I trusted that I was meant to have that experience, just to go through that little mental step through about, you know, I have this fear, and then, but I really want to get to the other side. So, and I know it's a silly fear. I even know it is. But, I mean, it's a realism, too, because, you know, sharks are sharks. But then you're hanging on to life. You're hanging on to life too tightly. And then that would be not in the flow of how everything works anyway, naturally. So, anyways, you know, and look, you can't, to me, you can't do anything wrong. You can't. And this is higher dimensional thinking, okay? When you have these kinds of concepts, you don't want to hurt anybody. Okay, so there won't even be the situations of these horrific things going on. Okay? That's called fifth dimension when it's from the heart. When you have mastered your body, when you've mastered your experiences on something, when you feel confident, and when you can take it all back and don't give anyone else credit on one level, because of course we're all connected. When we need to feel strong, we need to come back and stop giving credit to anything else. I'm hearing it for myself, of course, you know. But it's a kind of a fun game. You'll see me kind of do that. Like, don't give credit to that crap. Don't give credit just because it's a freaking triangle. Don't give credit to numbers and stuff. Numbers and shapes and all that. There's nothing to fear there, because really when you find the flower of life and everything and how it all is so beautiful, you know. You just get totally fascinated with it all anyway. You don't care about all this. You don't care about Alex Jones. Alex Jones needs a vacation. Do you know why? Because he's too stuck in one way. He must have balance, and hopefully he does. You know, but the thing is, the intensity that he's created, who would have thunk, you know? I mean, this is about underestimating ourselves too. When we have passion, and then we go out with our passion, and then we're met with success, it like magnifies. So he's done a super good job. But do we need Alex Jones anymore? Oh, good question. I mean, wouldn't you like to see Alex Jones like relax and kind of, you know, sometimes, I don't know how he is now, but anyway, I was just, because you know what? Well, you know what he did? He started manifesting it in his diseases, that he's got lots of nervous, but see, that creates his desire to have a healthier lifestyle too. So do you see how he created his own chaos for everyone to watch when he was sick, and just, you know, just how he takes care of things. He's inspiration for probably many, many people. But once you, I know, right? Same for David Icke too. You know, I just got these messages in about David Icke, and they said if people had listened to David Icke, we wouldn't be in the predicament we're in. Okay? So, anyways, it was a concept of, you know, how many people have been really towing the line for us, the pioneers, like my mom, and, you know, she stood up to the dentist 40 years ago and said, no, you better not even touch my daughter with fluoride, and here's a stack of papers why, and don't you even dare touch her with x-rays or vaccinations. And this is 48 years ago, right? So, you know, isn't that awesome to know that this has been here, even though it's kind of like, well, shit, you know, I wish I knew, but we're still here on the planet. And however, whatever you've done, forgive yourself, forgive everyone else, right? Let it go, and then get back into the common sense of, what do you really want to make? Who are you? Who are you? And how great you are. Even if you get a flicker of that, right? I mean, cancel. I love cancel because he's like, oh, I'm going to take the boat out of the barge and, and all these things, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, okay, man, I hope you sort it all out. So, see, my energy and wishing him well, that's all it takes to me. You don't have to be specific. I don't care how he does it. I don't care what happens. I want him to have the best life because I believe simply, this is in all these words. That's why I said, man, we need to condense all this. How simple can we put this all in a nutshell, right? Once you understand and get all this, you can see that there's way more than there used to be to know and understand. So get with the program. We don't have to use the egos to say, I am right and this is the only way. Of course not. No, not anymore, not ever. And we can put that away. That way, I can love everybody. I can, this is my challenge. Don't you think the universe took me up on that one? Oh, you want to love everybody? Alrighty then. See, this is just the thing. When you start to create, when you wish for things, make sure that you would, just wish for yourself is better. Don't wish, just wish well, and keep it like that, and put the period on the end of the thing that you're creating. It's kind of a weird thing. Well, you can do it any way you like, okay? You can wish, you can fish. It's kind of when you're expanding out in curiosity and seeking and wanting to create your reality. Well, that's your reality. So I hope you don't wish for anything. Well, there's an art to wishing. There's an art because wishing is believing in something and having hope. And that's what keeps the flame alive in the darkness for a counterbalance. Just think of it energetically. If we didn't have any hope, what remained in even Pandora's box?